Today is Saturday, April 12th, 2025. We are outside the Whitaker Cemetery in Cherry Log, Georgia. I'm going to show you the new route. Some of you have seen it, some of you have not, but if you're in the cul-de-sac at the top of the cemetery, if you look over to on the west side, you will see this new entrance. We do have some landscaping here. There's some marigolds and some yucca, so you can thank Beverly Hill for that. So we'll come up the hill. Just a little random surprise over here in the woods. A little tub with some flowers. And we're right here on the back side of Nancy Whitaker and John Harvey Allen. They are husband and wife. She is the daughter of Silas and Rebecca, and he is the son of William Allen. So there are three sets of siblings who married their sibling's sibling, and that's one in the cemetery. This is Raymond Allen. He is one of Nancy and John's grandchildren. So we've added a few things. This arch is new. On what is the video's right side is Confederate jasmine, and on the left side is clematis. So hopefully that will be taking root soon. We also have a new Whitaker Cemetery sign with a flower box. So it reads, Whitaker Cemetery, established 1885, which was the year that Charity Clementine Whitaker was buried here. So she's the first known burial. Of course, there is the main cemetery. Come through with Roy Whitaker, who was the child of Luke and Maybelle. He died in 1912 as an infant. So all four of these children are from Luke and Maybelle. So this is their daughter May. This one is Bertha. And then this one is Everett. Turning around here, we have Rebecca. Rebecca Whitaker, who is Silas's wife. And she is located, of course, right here. And on her other side is Silas, her husband. So he is here. You can see his tombstone. Here's the back side of Benjamin Porter and Patience Ellen Allen's stone. Of course, they are buried here. This is the second set of siblings who married their in-laws are all siblings. So, and of course, Patience Ellen Allen was the last burial here in Whitaker Cemetery in 1948. A few new additions. We have this little sundial. I have not checked it to see if it's correct. Someone can do that. Moving down the line, this is Tamer Miller on the right and Mandy Miller on the left. Their mother was a daughter of Silas and Rebecca, and their parents are buried in Texas along with their other siblings. And of course, this is another infant son. This is an Allen son. Coming right along. This is William Allen, he was 2 years old when he died. His parents are Nancy and John, who were at the top of the cemetery. And then right here is an unmarked marker, but it is clearly a child. So moving on. This is Charity Whitaker, Charity Clementine. She is the first burial in the cemetery, and she's the daughter of BP, or Benjamin Porter, and Patience Ellen Allen. This is her brother Judd, who was murdered in 1910. Judd's daughter is Beulah May. She died in 1915, and her mother, Judd's wife, is Emma Jane Kincaid, and she was buried here in 1932 at the age of 49. So moving through, we'll do these next. So this is Maggie Allen here. Maggie shares a main headstone with two of her siblings. So the headstone reads Maggie and two infants of J.L. and S.C. Allen. That's J. Lafayette Allen, or J. Hugh Allen, and Sarah Caroline Whitaker Allen, who was the sister of Benjamin Porter. So that was the third couple where siblings married siblings. And so this is the other child here. Sarah Caroline and J. Hugh, we'll start with the back. This is where their names are. Buried in 1920 and 1939. And their stones, their bodies are this way. Mother and father. Here we have Mary Jones. Mary is the daughter of Ned and Martha Stewart. She died in 1915. She was a young lady and married. Her husband remarried and is buried with the second wife in North Carolina. This is another child right here. Just based on the stones, it looked like those stones were purchased the same time that the Maggie Allen stone was purchased, but we suspect this might be another Allen child, but we don't know for sure who that is. This is Edward D. Stewart, or Ned Stewart, and his wife Martha Stewart, and Martha is the daughter of Silas and Rebecca. A few things to point out in the landscape. We have a camellia that is just planted this week. Should be blooming beautiful pink flowers in a few years, so be on the lookout for that. We have another little pot of flowers. We've added a bluebird's box, some more landscaping over here. We may end up putting a bench here as well. We also recently planted Florida anise. Let me zoom in on that for you. It is absolutely beautiful and the smell is incredible. So check back on that one in a few years. Should be well established by then. Of course, this is the old entrance. You can still use it, but it is steep and a little slippery. So we've got a few flowers planted around this old gate. Back up here we have another camellia. Be on the lookout for that one. It's the same pink. These are azaleas. This is from the sale at Oakland Cemetery. Those are, in theory, celebrity azaleas. They were on the news for the opening of the new visitor center at Oakland Cemetery last week. They were just planted here this week. And a few other little things are growing. We're really looking forward to these things taking root, becoming established, and it looks beautiful. So thank you for the tour. Hope you enjoyed it.